Now
Go
we're
live.
live.
And then it's going to count us down, but we're already in, so it's kind of crazy. I got a lot more energy than the last time we streamed.
thank
Hey, everybody. Welcome.
Back to Marvel.
Right up. I am the Brandt.
I'm Larry.
And we are...
Today I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Clint.
We are a really good name for you. You
Clint,
look like
I look
a
like
Clint.
Clint.
You could pass off as a Clint.
So no matter what I am, I have to have the NT at the end sound of my name. Brandt, Clint.
Clint. I think that
Bart.
works.
No, that's not
No, you're not a Bart.
Howdy, everybody. We're here live at the Portal in Manchester, Connecticut, and it's a new year, and we're excited about that. Although I saw your thing you sent, like, I've tried 7 days, and I'd like to return my 2021.
Cancel my subscription.
Oh, my gosh. All right. So, yeah, craziness. But we're here to have fun, and that's what games do. They bring levity to all sorts of things. So we have switched sides of the table.
Yeah, it's freaking me out.
For 2021.
This is really confusing.
And we're back for Marvel Gameday. We're going to start doing Marvel. We're not going to be, I don't know if we'll be as consistent every Thursday with Champions, but we're going to play Champions
next week, right?
as new things come out is our plan.
Hoping that we get Wasp next week.
Today we're also going to play, Marvel Contest of Champions, which is like a Upper Deck board game based on the app, I guess. It's kind of King of Tokyo-esque.
Yeah.
It's not the best two-player game, but we're going to show it off because there's two of us.
I definitely think it plays best at 4, 3, 4, 5. But
and actually, we did Marvel United a long time ago, but I'd actually like to play that again.
Such a good game. And we have Marvel Verse on us in case we decide we want a little head-to-head card game. So, in all fairness, I have not played Marvel Champions since whenever the last time we streamed Champions.
Which was Ant-Man. We played dual Ant-Man and
that
cheated,
was the
right?
last time I played.
Yeah.
I have not played since. So I'm a little rusty. I'm excited to get back to the table with this. Interestingly enough, I went old school with one of my least favorite original box character.
There you go.
And still probably one of my least favorite characters in the game, and that's She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters. And I went aggression and I didn't build anything special. I think you saw me building it out there, 5 minutes to build it. I didn't really count cards or do anything fancy. But we'll see. I'm just excited because I get to use my new She-Hulk sleeves.
Nice.
I love these Gamegenic sleeves. They feel so good.
And I'm still in the old school, although I'm using Dragon Shields. For this game only, I use Dragon Shields. For other things, I go a little cheaper.
Enough, right?
But I play this pretty often. I finally got my final sticker on my box, so my box is done there. I played a little bit as of recent. I definitely was out of touch, although I was still playing, doing a little Marvel Champions playtime with people online, playing on Zoom.
I still want to try. I want to play with Steve.
Yeah.
I hear he really likes the concept of challenges.
Oh, he's crushing
objectives or whatever. Achievements.
Yeah,
yes, not a challenge. That's right.
But I was thinking, I'm going to play something, and you said you were going to play an old school character, so I said, let me play something new. And Hawkeye feels like a character I just don't play a lot at all. People love Hawkeye aggression. I tend to not like aggression. So speaking of Steve, I watched his aggression strategy video. Built a deck kind of based off of what he was saying. He didn't build a specific Hawkeye deck, so this isn't one specifically.
Hawkeye, I think, is a top-tier character. I really do.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, he's got the stuns and all that and whatnot, so we'll try it out.
We're playing some weird Absorbing Man.
Yeah, let's go down to the table here.
With Kang Masters of Time in it.
Yep, so we're playing Absorbing Man. I kind of random, before we got here, Absorbing Man, and then I randomized and got the Kang Master of Time set. I don't know if it's called Light of Centuries. Master of Time is what it's called. So we're shuffling in these ones, craziness, so he could show up. Then we've got our standard set and our 2 here. So we'll shuffle these in.
So it's
expert.
Oh, it's expert.
It's expert, yeah.
Oh, so you're bringing me back on hard mode.
Oh, do you want to play on easy
mode?
No,
that's fine. Okay. That's fine. I picked a bad character.
You didn't. She's actually pretty good.
I'm still.
I feel like Gamma Slam could be better, but other than that, I
also don't like her hand size.
Like she's pretty good. Yeah, but at least when you flip, you get to 6. She's a character that wants to flip every turn.
Right, she is one of the characters
your favorite.
That right.
To your thing, you're not.
I like being
right.
On one
like
side
I'm a Miss
most
Marvel.
Oh God, I hate that character.
Yeah, but you don't want to flip back and forth. So I could see that with her.
That's okay.
Sorry, this is in the way. All right, so.
But I get to object a lot. I want to object. I want to object to the starting threat on the scheme. Brandt doesn't think I can. I probably can't, but her ability does not say when he schemes.
Does it say limit once per?
It says limit once per round, and it says when threat would be placed, and threat was placed at the beginning of the game.
I mean, I'd have to go to the rule book.
I don't want you to go rule book. I just want to announce
also,
now,
we're not in a round.
I object.
Although then I guess you could do it. Oh, you object to the rule.
I object to the rule, and I'm trying to object to the threat.
All right. So Absorbing Man is the none shall pass. So he's got 30 health here that we've got to take down. And we've got to deal with this absorbing power. If you remember, he draws those, and then right now he has all the power. So as he draws cards, he's got special abilities, specifically if we don't defend. This is the one where we lose resources. Nope. We heal him for 1 damage.
Well, can I object to that threat?
No.
Why not?
Because it's set up before you get your character. So
I don't think so.
All right. But I am playing aggression as well, so this is double aggression, which I think could bode well against Absorbing Man because his main thing is just how much health he has. So now he's just a giant punching bag.
Promo cards in your deck.
Oh, did I have a promo in there?
You do. You have.
That's actually why I wanted to play Thor, because I have the new Thor promo. Get over here.
Yep. Which every time I hear that, I think Scorpion.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. Yeah, I don't even know. I'd have to see that.
It's nice.
In the
so
comics.
It's extended art.
The weird part is that this is way up here. So when you're like glancing through cards, all of a sudden it's way up. But I mean, whatever.
It's odd that they put this like black strip at the bottom.
Right.
And keep.
They wanted to keep.
They want you to know that it's aggression, even though it's got red here. But it's nice. It's got the little 2020 symbol down here, so you know it's a promo. That's a Fantasy Flight thing. They do that with Armada and X-Wing. They put the year in a little box.
That makes sense, and you can remember.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise people might forget 2020.
I don't know that you'll ever. It's going to be in the history book. So I'm drawing 6 cards.
You don't like that hand size?
Yeah, it's interesting that her. I never noticed. Did you ever notice that her, the promo for her, the comic promo, her hair is wild.
Oh yeah.
And not all pristine like it is there.
Was it wild on the other side?
Well, yeah, jumping in the air, but it's just. That's just because she's jumping. This is like, that's interesting.
All right,
let's see what I get for a hand here. Anything else we got to do for setup? It's been so long.
No.
We're good. Who's going first? You?
You. So let's see what I got here. I got lots of arrows. So my arrow of choice, he doesn't have any of that. I probably want to get rid of threat, so I will save that one. Got the helicarrier. If I don't play it now, I'm never going to play it.
How much threat can you get rid of?
3. This is the threat we really need to worry about. So I might discard all of these. Do I want helicarrier? Maybe I want to just get that started.
I do not need you. I do not need you.
So I'm going to ditch these 3 arrows. I'm actually going to put my deck on the other side. I might be off.
Oh boy!
Draw 3 more. Oh, I got a mean swing. Oh, I drew my bow. Well, I can hit him hard.
So I think what I'm going to do here...
I don't know. Do we draw hands, then we can decide who goes first? Because I have a helicarrier.
Oh, wow.
I don't know when you decide who goes first.
We're good. I'm going to get rid of a ground stop to play a Yawborn. Let's get that out. It is a unique card. So I hope you don't have Yawborn in your deck.
Oh, I think I do.
Sucker! Woo! Glad I got to go first. And then I'm going to legal practice 3 off of super absorbing power.
Oh, there you go.
Not something I normally do. I'm then going to flip to do 2 plus 3 is 5 damage. Or do I want to thwart for 1? I don't think so.
No, I'll get rid of the 3. All right.
So I'll do 5 damage there, and I won't redraw until you go.
That would be the rules. All right, so I will play my bow because I didn't have to go dig for it.
Oh, that's nice. Which you can mean swing with the bow.
And then I can, but I have my cable arrow to get rid of that.
No, I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
It's not like Yarnborn is killing you for swing because you have the bow.
So I'll flip to Hawkeye. Then I will... I mean, I could confuse him, but that's not worth it. So I guess I will play my helicarrier and then use it to play cable arrow. And then That will
And
deal
this is
3 to
gone.
this, so this is gone. Which feels like a good first turn. And then I'll just hit him for 3. I guess I'll just hold the mean swing, hoping I can hit him next turn. And he's down to 22.
Now is where I love She-Hulk because I draw my powerful 4 cards.
I'll draw 3. Hulk! All right, so we'll add 2 to go to 6 here. Man, I feel like I need to stand up.
Well, we have plenty of space. Why don't we just put it a little closer for you?
All right, and then I added those, so then he's going to attack you.
Okay, I'll
So
take it.
He'll heal 1.
Why?
Oh, we got to put a delay counter out.
Oh, I didn't know that thing was out. That environment's out.
Yeah, you can't. He always has one out. So
Okay.
if he makes an undefended attack, he heals 1, but maybe 1 doesn't matter.
I mean, I could defend against it if we want.
I think it's fine.
All right.
I feel like healing 1 isn't a big deal. So he's going to attack you for 2 plus 2 is 4, and then he heals 1 to go to 23. And then he's going to attack me. I guess I'm in the same boat. Just take it. 2 plus 0 is 2, and then he heals 1 to go to 24. And then card.
Hey, there you go, Clint.
No. So I can flip down, or I can discard my bow. I guess I just get a flip down, huh? All right, so I will flip. Oh, although I could become him and then lose the bow, right? Without exhausting. Oh, but the other one removes it from the game. I don't know. I'll do that. I don't have to go dig for the bow again. And then this one is Time Displaced Soldier, Insight 1, and Surge. And Omnimorph Duplication. If he has the Stone trait, give him 1 face-down boost card.
Nice. He's going after you first this turn. That's awesome.
Yep. All right, pass to me. All right, so I can Hulk, and then I could do my Electric Arrow. These don't have guard. I also have my means. Oh, I can't mean swing.
You might as well spend it at this point and keep holding it.
So I think that's what makes the most sense, huh? Just to Hulk up. I'm not sure. And I guess I just hit him. Here?
Yeah.
Hulk! Flip. Hulk flips a wild, so he's going to deal 2 and 1 to everybody.
Well, 3 to him.
3 to him, 1 to each of us. He's gone.
That was a bad Hulk.
Classic Hulk. I wonder with Clint if I would have been good to just have Hulk be a blocker.
Could be.
Then I'll flip to this side, and I will use my Helicarrier and my Electric Arrow to stun him. So now it's coming back at you. So he's stunned, and he takes 3 damage. He's down to 18.
Well, maybe I'll flip down.
There you go. All you.
Oh, God, I don't have much here. I'll put a combat training on me.
Feels like riding a bicycle now that we're playing.
Yeah. I guess I'll swing for 6 with a skilled strike.
Gosh. Nice. He's down to 12.
And then, man, do I want an extra? No, I don't. I'm going to flip down and let his extra thing go to scheming. And I'll draw 6 cards, which will be helpful for next turn. I'm good.
All right.
Get ready for it.
So he's going to add 2.
Get ready for it.
I got to draw?
Get ready for it.
Oh. I'm ready for it now.
Well, I got to wait to see you start.
Hey, I only drew 4 cards last turn.
Hey, welcome to She-Hulk land.
Because you said 4, I drew 4. Oh, I got Nick. And my quiver. Ooh. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to add 2.
I object!
So that'll go to 8.
It's the best part. The best part.
Our poor
about,
microphones.
Best part about Jennifer Walters. I object. I love
You can
just saying
object,
that.
but not to the point where it blasts the microphone here.
You put a warning.
Hey,
on
Matt. Good to see you. I know we
Hey,
haven't done
Matt.
Champions in a while. I know you were watching some of the other games we were playing. I can't even remember. What did we play? Few and Cursed? That was good. I like that game a lot. All right. So then he's going to attack me, but he's stunned. He's going to thwart against you for 2 + 2 plus, if there are 5 more delay counters, take 1 indirect damage. Hey, that's good. So he's going to go for 4 here. So this will go to 12.
Exactly half.
We're at exactly half. We got to punch hard because I don't know how much threat removal we have. And then card for me, card for you. All right. So this is Steel Kick. Take 3 indirect damage, 4 if he has the metal trait. So I take 3 indirect. I am down to 3 health.
Ancient Grudge. Let's go. Bring King out, baby.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yep. And then shuffle the encounter deck.
All right.
Let's see what King, Master of Time, can do.
Kang.
What a wuss.
Nope, he's tough.
Still what a woof.
Nice.
Now it's my go.
Yep. Oh, he said, Larry, that hurt. Yeah, he was ready to object. Oh, man, our screen
I didn't know anyone was on. I
too far
apologize,
away.
man.
Well, we want people to be on.
Oh, boy. What do I do here? I don't like this game anymore. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to assess the situation and leave it out so we remember that I have it.
The brightness on the overhead? Yeah, we're just zoomed too far out, I think, for Champions because we've been playing such bigger games. And our table's in a weird spot, so...
Focused rage out.
I can try to adjust after this, or I'll adjust for future streams. Now that we're playing more Champions, we're just not as tight in on the brightness. I don't know how to change the brightness.
I'm going to flip over and remove his tough with my opposite of I object. I'm going to... Can I have your helicarrier?
Yep.
Awesome. I'll play Spider Girl.
Oh, nice.
So Kang is now stunned and confused. So now the question is it worth punching him? I'm going to punch Absorbing Man.
Okay.
For 4. Plus 2 is 6.
Down to 8. He's down to 6. Nice. All right. So, I use everything but my quiver to play Nick Fury. And, I don't know, do I need to remove threat? Probably not. Probably okay. So I'll draw 3. And then I will play my quiver. I got the Vibranium arrow to just take him out.
And then do damage to his next side.
Yeah. Is that
or
better?
Thwart with Nick, maybe.
Oh, I could thwart with Nick. Should I just hold the quiver? Probably, right? I mean, unless he's going to gain tough, but I don't think he really does. So I'll Vibranium arrow him. That'll bring him down to 0. So he'll go to this side. And then what is he, 16? So he goes to 32. And then we have to remember this trigger. So he gains, so now that he has stone, we place 1 threat on the main scheme after he activates each time. So he's going to add 2 more threat. So I will have Nick Fury remove 2 here.
That seems reasonable.
Did I forget a counter there, or we just know?
This is turn 3.
Yeah, so then we'll have a 3rd. Yep. Okay. And then I can just attack him for 3. Do I need to hit him? Probably not.
He's stunned and confused.
29. Punching him pretty hard.
I'm going to remember my assess the situation and draw to 5 instead of 4.
Ooh, nice. And I'm going to draw 5 because I'm supposed to. Ooh, I got Mockingbird. That's good. All right, so he's going to add 2 to the main scheme. He's going to add a delay counter.
Drew 6. I don't know how.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Matt. I need to zoom in closer, I think, but it's tricky to do at the moment because the chair to get to the camera is what we have the other camera on. So we'll switch it in the future now that it's too far away.
Is it 2?
Yeah, it's just too far up.
Hard to see.
Yeah, but I think they can see it's absorbing man, so we'll go from there. We'll try to talk through our moves a little bit more.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so then he's going to attack you.
Bring it.
I've got 3 health, so I'm going to have to use Nick on me.
I'll use Spider Girl on me.
Okay. So he's going to attack you for 3. And
Bye-bye,
then
Spider
he
Girl.
places a threat on the main scheme. So that goes to 13. He doesn't heal because it's not undefended. And then he'll attack Nick. Put this card into play. So now he has this trait instead. So what's that? Metal. So now I take 1 indirect damage. I'm at 2. And he would have attacked you and lost his stun, right?
Yes, King, Master of Time.
All right. So the tricky part is we both want to flip down next turn.
He schemes.
Ooh, 2 plus 2.
It's 4. We're
Yep.
living dangerously here.
And this is after... So does that count as activating?
No.
I don't think so, right? So he adds 4 more?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to add
17.
that. That's 17. And then against me, you cannot attack Kang.
Fear of Kang.
All right. There you go. So no help from me over there. All right. I cannot do 29 damage. So I can... What I can do is put Mockingbird and Downtime out. I could use 2 to remove threat with Mockingbird. And then heal up, and then I'll be able to flip.
That sounds good.
So
Do what you
I'm going to
want.
get rid of my quiver, but I think at this point it's kind of late for the quiver anyway. So I will do that. I'll use Mockingbird to remove 2 threat. This is getting kind of high, though. It's at 15. If we both flip down. And then I will use my helicarrier to play Downtime. Flip is at +2 recovery, so I recover 5. I'm at 7. Go ahead.
See if I can turn silent mode on. Okay. Well, I have a lot of options here. I think the first thing I'm going to do is just take a damage and draw a card, because why not? Living on the edge. I think... Ugh, I don't like any of my options, really. If I go down... If I want to do that, then I do that. I think I want to... Oh, man, this is confusing. I don't know what I want to do. I'll assess the situation again. And then I'll spend 3 to do a melee, to do 3 to Kang, and 3 to Absorbing Man. Then I'll kill Kang. Goodbye, Kang. And I want to save this or that. I think I'm good. I think I'll save this. You put 3 on Absorbing Man?
Nope.
Actually,
so he's at 26.
Actually make it 2 more with a Yardborn.
24. So we got to do 24 damage next turn. Have you had a punch? What is it, 1-2 punch or whatever?
I got rid of those turn 1
Uh,
in my opening hand because it just didn't fit for what was going on. I will stay on this side so we don't lose.
oh, that's sweet.
Well, I'll probably die. What
Um,
I'm really looking for is to get that I...
all right, so we add 2, and we add a delay counter. And then I got to drop. My bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got a lockjaw. I've got a toe-to-toe, but I don't have a way to stun him. Darn it.
I have a Mockingbird.
could stun him
I have a
first.
Mockingbird way to stun
You
him.
can't.
No, I know. That's if you got rid of her.
I can't just get rid of her.
Well, you could attack with her and then block with her, or attack and
Oh,
untap
well,
her.
not. Well, you're going to go first. So unless you
block with her now for me, so I don't die.
Oh. What are you at for health? 8?
7, because I'm going to take a damage next turn.
Gotcha.
Actually, that's not a bad play if you want me to stun him.
Yeah, could work.
But maybe we don't need to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to see. All right. So this is at 17. So then he's going to scheme against me for 2. Plus 1 is 3. So plus I take 1 indirect damage, which I could put on her if I'm going to block.
Yeah, so it's at 20. Just leave the 5 and put all. There you go.
That's at 20. And then he's going to attack you, and I'm going to block with Mockingbird.
Yep.
And it's 3 plus, if he has stone or wood, you are stunned.
He's metal.
All right.
Plus, I wouldn't have been stunned, right? Because I didn't take the... Isn't it... Wouldn't it be her anyway?
It would be me, yeah. Okay. But then I don't know who takes this. After Absorbing Man generates, if he has the take 1 indirect damage, you think it's me now?
I think it's still me because he went after me, right?
Okay. I'm not sure on that one. All right, and then cards.
What's he got left for life?
24.
You're first with your card, friends.
Oh, thanks. Legal work. You can flip down now. Or add an acceleration token.
You may flip alter ego, which I will do. But I would give that an acceleration token.
We got to win this turn now. Or get rid of a lot of threat.
And then I get this, which changes that to wood. And another card because it has surge. Master Plan plays 4 threat on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes in play, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck. You get an avalanche.
All right. So each player chooses to either spend a lightning or take 2 damage.
I'll take 2 damage.
You got a Gamma Slam in there?
No, I'm hoping to draw one with my...
All right. It's all you. We lose to threat if we can't do 24 damage.
Or if we can't thread it out, right? Well, first thing, I'm going to take a damage and draw a Gamma Slam. No. Not what I wanted.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to, I can Lockjaw to try. And I can definitely flip to stay alive. But I don't have any arrows.
So let's see. I can do...
And I do have a Helicarrier.
Well, I flip over and do 2 to him.
Okay. He's at 22.
Got to think here.
Oh, you could stun him with this?
Right. Which doesn't matter if we really have to win here, right?
Well, no, because if you stun him, I can toe-to-toe for 5 damage.
Okay, good. Then, well, I was doing that anyway. So these 2 cards gets me superhuman strength.
I mean, the other option is we Mockingbird and Lockjaw to remove threat, and then we block with them.
Actually, hang on. No, we're good. We're good. So that's that.
I can do 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all I got. Maybe 10 if I play Lockjaw.
What's he at right now?
22. I assume you don't have 12 damage in you?
3, 5, 6, 8, 10.
Tenacity?
I have 10.
Because Tenacity would let you do 4 more damage, right? Too much?
I can't. Oh, Tenacity. Is Tenacity better than a Skilled Strike, which is just 2? Technically it is.
Yeah, but it'll just get us to 10 each.
I'm already at 10, so you would need to get to 12.
I can't. I don't have any more damage in me. Because Relentless Assault can't deal damage to him directly, right? 5 damage to a minion. I got no minions in play. So our other strategy is to play Lockjaw and Mockingbird to get rid of threat and then block with both of them, right?
Correct. Because how much... What's it at right now?
This is at 20, and it's going to go up 4 to 24.
Oof. Okay, so we're on a new.
So if we get rid of 3, then he just can't draw anything to scheme. But I feel like he drew both of them. 1 advance, 2 advance. So I don't know how much more scheming he has. Oh, but now he's wood. Nope, that's still deal indirect damage. You could also stun. Well, she just stuns, though, right? If you don't play this.
Right. That's the cheaper stun, but if I do that...
But you can't get rid of threat, then.
Correct, and you can only get rid of 3 on your own?
I can get rid of 2 threat. I could not attack, but then...
But is that the 3 we need?
I mean, technically, if we get rid of 2, we're okay. Right? Because he's down to 18, he goes to 22. So if I just play Lockjaw, we'd be okay.
How much damage? You don't have 12 damage, right?
No. I have 3, 4, 5, 10. I got nothing else here that deals damage. Because this is all if there's minions in play.
You have no card draw.
Unless you have a card draw for me.
I don't.
I have a Helicarrier.
I'm just trying to see if that Helicarrier does something better for me. Because the Helicarrier could let me play Tenacity, right?
Yeah, can you use these? What would you have for punches?
I'd save the skill strike, so I'm losing 2 damage, but gaining 4.
Can you this needs a punch as well?
Exactly.
So you only have 2 punches in your hand?
So if you gave me, just let me play this in my head. These 2 play that. This plus your Helicarrier lets me play this, saving a punch. So now she swings for 4, 6, stunning him. Then I discard this to attack again for 4, so it's 10. It's 10 either way.
And I do 10, which is 20.
So no matter what, it's 20.
Left. So our better bet is to play things to stun and remove threat, right? And hope we draw a better next turn.
Yeah, which I am. Well, do you need the Helicarrier?
Nope.
All right, so I'm just trying to see. So if you don't need the Helicarrier, I will put Tenacity on. And I will do the 10 damage with Tenacity. But no, I'll do the 6 damage with Tenacity, and then I'll thwart for 1 or leave the Tenacity for next turn. I guess.
So you're not playing Mockingbird because you're going to stun with that card.
I'm going to stun with that.
Okay.
Unless we want me to stun with this card, which costs 1 more, which isn't that big of a deal. But then I have a blocker. But if he's stunned,
yeah, all I'm thinking is it gets rid of threat, which only matters if he switches this out to wood or stone. Then, if he activates, but it's probably slim. And then it's just a matter of will we deal enough damage next turn.
Well, yeah, I think so. All right, so let's do it that way. So let's play Mockingbird with your doohickey.
Okay.
Using.
I mean, you could save your Tenacity if you have a card.
Or I could save my superhuman strength.
Tenacity's way better though, right? Deals 4 more damage. We don't need the stun at that point.
If I get the. Because see, the thing is, if I have a fist, I could do 2 damage anyway. So at the end of the day.
Yeah, so then it's better to just spend your fists are there, yeah.
So that plus that is that, leaving me with these. So I could still...
Yeah, you double stun.
Which doesn't help us.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like you play this to hold these, right?
Right. I'll hold 1 of these. So now we'll attack for 4, 6 instead of 10, but we'll remove 1 threat.
Okay. So you're attacking for 6?
Took a while.
So he's down to 16?
Yeah.
I mean, if I draw although I got rid of a lot of arrows beginning, and then get rid of 1 threat. So then I will play Lockjaw. Oh, you know what I could do is I can play Expert Marksman using Lockjaw. Then I can play Lockjaw from the discard pile, and I can hold my toe-to-toe. Or does that not make sense? Do we want him stunned, or we don't care because we're just going to block and we'd rather the damage?
Well, I could stun him next turn for the damage, right?
And then I go first. Should I just play toe-to-toe this turn?
No, I don't think so.
Better to have him stunned?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Because does toe-to-toe take away the stun?
No, it's true. He could just attack me next turn. Oh, it does take away stun. It makes him attack.
Oh, yeah, no. So let's, leave this.
All right, so then Lockjaw will remove 2, which is 3 total. So this is down to 17, right?
So now the question is, does Clint... So what do we have for damage now? 16?
Mm-hmm. So then I flip and deal 3 damage.
Yeah.
And he's down to 13, which I imagine we can do combined pretty easily. So we just got to live through threat.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of
or any kind of crazy other attacks or whatever. But all right. And I'll save my toe-to-toe. And I will draw up, and I got another toe-to-toe and a drop kick. So I could actually drop kick toe-to-toe. I can also kill myself.
I drew a Nick.
Nice. All right, so he's going to add
What the hell was it?
4 here, and this is going to go to 21.
Gamma Slam. They need to have 2 Gamma Slams in this deck. I mean, it's her card, and it's like 3 from the bottom on me.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
And this goes to 5. So he'll attack you.
He's
Stunned. He'll attack me. I think I block with Lockjaw because Lockjaw can come back, right?
Correct.
So I'll block here.
And if he draws another attack, I'll block with Mockingbird.
Right. And then what he's wood, so he deals 1 indirect damage. You want to put it on Mockingbird?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, no, I probably can't because it's attacking me.
Oh, it's attacking you. Yeah, that's fine.
And then cards.
Icy Grip. When revealed, you are stunned. Absorbing Man has the ice trait. Take 2 indirect. He does not.
All right. And Light of Century Sphere, discard cards. That's when defeated, so we should be good.
All right.
Pass to me. So I will... Oh, no. I don't have punches for drop kick. Darn it. So I could still deal 4. Can also die. What is this? Is this for an arrow event? Darn it. And this is deal 1 damage to a minion.
Yeah, a lot of minion stuff in there, but there's not a lot of minions in this.
Yeah.
In this game.
So I can deal 4, and then I could have him attack me, but I will probably die if he attacks me with toe-to-toe. Although you could stun him?
No. Not right now. I'm going to nick him.
You're probably going to take him out. So I'll just deal 4.
I'm stunned, so don't get yourself killed, is all I'm saying.
I'll deal 4 damage to him with... Oh, but you could block with Mockingbird if I attack him?
Yeah, sure.
So I'll drop kick him for 4. That brings him to 9. Then I'll attack him for 3. That brings him to 6. And then I could play toe-to-toe, and you could block with Mockingbird. That would deal 5. Are you deal? Can you deal 6 damage this turn?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'll use my helicarrier to attack. Well, he's going to deal 1 indirect damage. Are you blocking with Mockingbird?
No, you're good.
Okay. You're going to let me die so you can do 6 damage?
I don't know.
You're not going to block with Mockingbird?
Do I need to?
Well, yeah, because otherwise I die.
But do we lose?
What?
Do we lose? Clint, do we lose?
All right, so I am dead. Your turn.
I will play Nick, do 4 damage, and then attack for 2.
Darn it.
And I had to double
like-
resource to play him.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, man.
We obviously could have had you not die.
Yeah, I know.
But I just thought that was
I was like, what?
that was fun.
No,
But this is what's frustrating about She-Hulk. Gamma Slam is way down here.
yeah.
And it's like she should have 2 of these. It's not a great card anyways because I have to take all this damage, but it's like to not draw it is just like...
Yeah, but when you had this setup, if you had 1, 2, like with the 4 cards, if you had 1, 2 punch and 2 punches, like that's no joke. You're doing 10 damage.
Right, but the problem is my opening hand was 2 1
12
2 punches.
damage? Yeah.
So it's like...
I think it just doesn't rely on Gamma Slam, but it feels frustrating because other characters have their 3 cost like all over the place, right?
They have 2 of them. Some have 3, but a lot of them have 2, and she has 1.
Yeah, there's a few things with this game where I feel like, right,
and it's
like,
a 4 cost, and she only draws 4 cards. So you need a double resource or
right,
help
her
to
card
play it,
that
or you got to
draws.
go down, draw 6. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just... But anywho, no, I was joking with you because I was stunned, so I was thinking you would think... I'm like, well, Nick can do it.
Oh, gotcha.
Once I knew you had her down to 6, I was all set. Well, actually, you had her less than 6, right?
No.
Because when she attacked, didn't you do 5?
He?
When he attacked, didn't you do 5? Wasn't he technically down to 1 at that point?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So Mockingbird could have killed him. But it was more fun to drop Nick.
Can I die?
And stress you out about dying.
Nice.
I'm noting that in the play that you played Clint and died. And She-Hulk survived that for life.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a couple things that they were worried about. Like, they were worried about She-Hulk being like, ooh, what if Gamma Slam? Like, what if you figure out a way to have 30 health and then do some giant damage?
They max it at 15.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So they worried about that too much. Like, they were afraid that card would become... And it's the same, right? Like, they were worried about Thor being 3 strength, which he totally just should be. They were worried about Hulk being 4 strength.
Well, yeah, it's interesting. They max it out at 15. Her life is 15. You could get her... in theory, with the honorary Avenger plus, you can get her plus 4 health.
Endurance, right?
So you can get her to 19.
Right now,
but,
who knows what?
But here's the
add.
thing: why not? Why max it at 15?
I agree. That's
right?
what I'm saying. They were worried about.
We figured out how to do 50 damage with Iron Man.
They're capping it because they're worried
right.
if we design down the line and people can get 30, something that doubles your health for 1 turn, right? Or something so you can live and then you die, whatever it is. And
but my thing is, between Steve, what he's been doing on his channel, and some of what we've done, we've been able to push out 50 damage in a turn on a character.
Right.
So,
but the other part, like with Hulk, like they just didn't want him to do 4 damage, right? Which is just weird. Like it would have been fine. So they seem to be.
Steve said you just need to build it. He wasn't here for when I said I threw this deck together in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and
I know.
It's one of my least favorite characters. So my goal wasn't actually to build her well, but the funny thing is, Clint died and she won the game for us. So, I love it.
That was super cruel.
That actually made my day. That was the best part of 2021.
Yeah, I liked this deck. You're just right, though. There was almost too much minion.
There's a lot of minion stuff. Against Absorbing Man doesn't have a lot of minions, and the Kang, the Master of Time, only has Kang.
Yeah.
So there isn't a lot of opportunity for minions. So, knowing who you're playing, you might take some of those.
Yeah, no, just build a little different.
Yeah, what did they have? 2 or 3 time display soldiers, and that's it?
I don't know what else I needed. I mean, I was pumping out damage. Right?
Oh, yeah.
I did a ton of damage. So it was just kind of staying alive and getting rid of threat.
Well, it was out on that turn we couldn't do 22. Well,
yeah,
24.
It was weird.
Because I did technically, I could have did 12 because I
so
flipped
we did 22 and we couldn't do 24.
We needed the 24, but...
Yeah, but it worked. Nice.
What else? Does anybody say anything else we can make fun of or laugh at?
No, Steve's there. It's hard to see that all the way over there. We're getting old eyes. All right, so yeah, well, what's weird is the new.
Should we do another one?
There's going to be Wasp.
Yeah, Wasp is coming out.
She's in her own pack. She's an aggression ally, I believe, and she has 3 attack.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, like they didn't make Thor 3 attack, but they're going to make the ally version of Wasp 3 attack.
There is no ally Thor.
No, they didn't make Hero Thor have 3 attack.
Right, but Hero and allies are different formulas for attacks.
Yeah, I guess so. But isn't it weird that like ally Wasp does more damage than regular Thor?
Yeah, but you're thinking in terms of.
You're thinking he can do 2 damage.
Physical strength damage versus Wasp is. They're factoring in whatever she's doing on that.
I'm just saying it's funny.
Thor
how
might
they
have more
decided to do
life
that.
than she has.
I mean, they very simply went for the idea of like allies are more powerful than heroes because they're temporary.
Who would Thor be an ally for with who we think is coming out? Is there any
I guess female Thor? There's a
coming
female
out?
Thor ally coming out. There's is it Jane Foster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they making a Valkyrie character? I'm just wondering what character would come out that you could legitimately put Thor in as an ally to get him as an ally. Because you have Iron Man as an ally now. You have.
Oh, that's right.
You have Hulk as an ally.
They're just going to have to make. Well, I guess they're not. They're making Jane Foster. Although they have 2 Hawkeyes plus the Hawkeye hero, right? Hawkeye probably exists the most.
Correct. So I'm wondering if
they don't have a Cap.
They don't have a Cap ally yet.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like,
yeah, it's interesting they made an Iron Man one and they didn't jump to make all of them. Like you would have thought after they made Iron Man.
They made a
you'd
Falcon
just see
ally. I would assume Falcon's a popular enough character that we'd get a Falcon
Yeah,
main character at some point.
It's so hard, right? Because some people are frustrated that like now it's all Avengers and there's no X-Men or
I
anything
can't
else.
wait
It's
for
kind of
X-Men. You're excited
but
for Guardians.
I'm so excited for
which
Guardians.
is fine. I will enjoy Guardians, but I am quite excited for
and at least it's a
any form of mutant.
At least it's a whatchamacallit campaign. So people who aren't excited about Guardians will be excited about
Which,
campaign,
by the way,
right?
Scarlet Witch is a mutant. She's supposed to be a mutant. It's just the MCU has changed that whole thing around.
Oh, you're saying
she's supposed to be
when
Magneto's,
they come out, they
she's
would
Magneto.
be mutants.
Like, this is technically based off the comics.
Right.
And not the MCU. And Scarlet Witch is Magneto's daughter, and Quicksilver is his son.
Howdy, everybody. Let's see. Sorry, we are way too far away.
Oh, someone said there's a leak of the Valkyrie Hero pack.
Oh, there you go.
2 champions are coming.
2 champions are coming. All right.
Wasp and somebody.
They would be labeled as champions. I don't know what that means.
Oh, like the Asmodeus Cho version of Hulk, I think, is considered a champion. And there's a few
you're
others.
way more versed on the comics.
Well, and partly, too, because of Legendary and some other Marvel games.
Oh, right.
Put out so much stuff.
Nice.
But now that Steve's on, I know he won't use them, but where are we? We up or down? I have the She-Hulk sleeves, which are her fist punching through. Technically, color-wise, you could use them for Hulk, but Hulk doesn't have a glove on. But still cool. Still cool. I'm patient. I'll wait for the next sleeves to come out for the other characters. I'm almost at the point where I only want to play with characters that I have their sleeves for. But that won't work long term.
So that's why you said you'd play original. I'm not on the mic. I'm going to try to zoom in a little here.
Ironheart and Miles Morales.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they're coming out as allies.
Oh, as allies.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, hey, being we're on a Marvel stream right now, and we have some Marvel fans out there potentially. I don't know if anyone's watching Marvel TV or anything, but I finally got back into Marvel's Runaways, which I almost consider like almost like independent version of Marvel. And it's actually really good. We're enjoying it. My daughter's enjoying it. And in season 3, where we are now, Cloak and Dagger just appeared, and there's a Cloak and Dagger Marvel show, which I have not watched, which I might go and watch now that they appeared on Runaways. So, yeah, no, Steve, I know that's why you didn't want to sleeve and unsleeve, which I did today while I was building the deck. It took an extra few minutes, but
yeah,
it's just more money for me to throw at Brian. Just get more sleeves. I'll buy more sleeves.
Yeah, Brian's the guy that owns the store, so he's happy if Larry buys sleeves in terms of all that. So, all right, so I zoomed us in a little bit here. Are we going to do Contest of Champions?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
So we'll have to see what fits on here. We're up now, so we're just on the camera over here.
I'll let you are the youngest. I'm going to run out real quick.
Okay.
You're the youngest, so you get to go first and place your guy first.
Nice.
I will be right back.
So we're going to play this. There's an app. I have it right. There's an app called Contest of Champions, and then Upper Deck produced this. So we figured we'd play some Marvel stuff. That was a really fast game of Marvel Champions.
It was.
We've had some long ones. So I heard you say, oh, should we play again? But I figured we're trying to knock out these 2 things, make a little Marvel day.
I'm going to play a non-normal character.
Guillotine?
Just for fun.
All right.
So you can set me up while I'm gone.
So this game, if you've played King of Tokyo, it reminds me of that. This feels fun if you have a group of people that just want to get together and just roll some dice and play things. It's kind of silly on that front. Who do I want to be? Oh, Captain Marvel. Perfect. So it doesn't, I don't know that it plays its best at 2 players. Well, I know it doesn't play its best at 2 players. We tried it out before the stream here, but we're going to go for it. So, yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I think us playing 2 isn't really the optimal way, but it's kind of the way of COVID right now. Like, we can't really go get 6 people and play this easily. At least it's not our comfort level. So, I'll show this to you. But yeah, it's basically you're going to end up rolling these dice. I'll go down to the table in a minute here as well. But you're going to end up rolling these dice, and it's Yahtzee style, so you can re-roll 3 times or re-roll twice after your initial roll. And you're trying to make sets, and you have special abilities. I've never even heard of guillotine, but I get in trouble for my lack of Marvel knowledge sometimes. We're going to build a little realm. There's a ton of these places. I did play this app briefly, but it didn't work well on my phone, so I was quickly out. All right, here's guillotine. It's not the nicest quality.
Yeah, I have minis for almost all of that, so I could swap out the stand.
Oh, there you go. Larry's saying he's got minis that we could use. Where? Oh, from Marvel Crisis Protocol? Nice. All right, so we'll put this out. I'm still up on this camera, so I'm still talking to this camera.
Did you tell him that this is probably best at 3 to 4 to 5? Probably 4 and 5. Does it play to 6? I think it plays to 6.
It's
right?
got to, right? It just feels like it should. So we'll try to not play with these 3 locations.
Ooh, I have La Fleur du Mal.
I probably should go to this camera. We're going to have to push forward a little bit because I zoomed
Coup
in.
de grace. A coup de, I don't know, massue.
Oh, you're very...
La Four de
Le
Centre.
French.
Yeah, definitely I picked a Frenchie.
Well, guillotine. Oh, no. Steve speaks fluent French, so we probably sound like idiots.
Well, Steve can help me out here. What is a coup de massue? I have a... where are we here?
Yeah.
So I have a La Fleur du Mal. The one I can't pronounce, coup. I know it's a coup.
It's great because...
Massue.
Where'd you grow up? New Haven? So you're
Oh,
close
God,
to New
yeah.
York, so you're Italian. It's just so New York. It's just so
Coup de
brutal.
grace. That one I could do. Where if I really didn't understand the word, I'd say coup de grace, but I know it's gras, which I have no idea on this massue. And this one, what does that say? La Four de Ancestres. Something with ancestors, maybe?
He says spell it out because I can't see him.
Oh, well, coup de, you know, Massue. Which, of course, we can't hear him say it, so
Yeah,
that's
true.
He would have to write it out phonetically. For
Flower of Evil.
us. Wow, okay.
So I'm trying to figure out where we're going to... I think if you put your character up here,
Here.
and I put my character here,
Perfect. Our abilities.
and then our
right
abilities
here.
will here, and we'll have to roll the dice right here.
Perfect.
You just have to come over a little
Yeah, you
bit.
put me where you want me.
Well, can you see? Look.
I can't see anything. I'm an old man.
Where are we going to roll the dice?
Just on it.
Okay.
Where did you start?
Oh, I get to pick because I'm youngest, so I can
Yes.
get 3 points.
Yeah.
So you get these points. The goal is to either get the other player... do we want a dice tray? Sure. We'll see if we have a spot for it. Do we want to roll up here? You probably don't want to roll up there, do you?
I'll roll up there. That's fine if it works. Oh my
Thank
God! Look,
you.
you cannot move to the
Thank you, Ben.
kiln unless 3 are rolled.
Oh, nice.
I will go there in game 2. And basically, we win. Did you tell him we win if you get to 21
No.
PvP points?
But I'm about to tell him.
Okay, go ahead. Tell him.
So you win by getting to 21 PvP points. It's essentially also your health.
Correct.
So if
which
it gets
I
to
like
0,
that
you
about it.
lose.
Because in King of Tokyo, your health is separate from your victory points.
So then, I know these cards are a little hard to see. Still want to do some adjustment. I miss our spot over there. It was just, we had the right lighting and the right things going on.
We got to move at some point.
But, so you'll roll the dice, and then you can pick up any... Oh, we have to remember we can't re-roll these symbols now.
Correct.
Because those were other characters. Oh, I can. There's somebody that break that rule. And then you have to roll again, and then you can trigger your abilities on your cards, or you can trigger the abilities that are on... Well, we have this little card here, so we'll just tell you what
I have
those
cunning,
are doing.
which doesn't matter.
But
And
essentially,
Survivor doesn't matter.
These mutant dice are going to make us mutate and go into this crystal prison. The science dice are going to deal damage to everybody else in there as we kind of explode. Think gamma, right?
Yeah.
The skill dice are just going to punch for a damage where we are.
Yep.
The tech dice are going to deal a damage where we are not.
Correct.
So it's like ranged. Cosmic lets you move to another location. Whenever you move to another location, you gain the PvP points there, so you want to keep moving.
I do not have flight, so I actually have to spend per... Yeah.
And then the mystics let you gain a victory point. just on their own. So that's what we're
Or
triggering
a
over
health,
here.
so the PvP is health and victory.
Oh yeah, gains of health. So yeah, we're trying to get to 21 or knock the other person out. I'm fully immune to the science dice result, and I can re-roll any of them.
So you're like I was, but I was that for the mutant dice.
I have flight, so normally you have to spend these equal 1 plus the number of players.
Right.
Because I have flight, I can go where you are. I'm honest, which is it requires 4 to mutate.
Instead of 3, yep. To get sent to
Is it
prison.
mutate? What is it? Mutant? To become a mutant?
Yeah.
And I have survivor, which is lame, which is if I die.
Yeah, I do too. So I have
So we
survivor
both have
and
one.
cunning, which are both useless in a 2-player, which is fine.
Nice. All right. So here we go. I'm the first player, right? Or do you roll first because I placed first?
Say
Who goes first?
You do.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to roll my dice. So I can re-roll science if I want to, although I have a ton of science, which is weird. So these would deal a ton of damage to you. Oh my
God, this is all heroes. Oh yeah, she's a...
Can you only trigger 1 power card?
I don't think so.
Okay.
As much as you can do.
Well, welcome. All right, I'm just going to keep my roll.
Okay.
I guess. So I'm going to use this for 1 less and as blast everywhere else. Yep. So I'm going to deal 5 damage to you.
I'll take 4.
Oh, do you take 1 less?
I'm elusive, so I take the first 1.
Okay. Then I'm going to deal 1 damage to you because that is a tech. You take 0?
That's the first time.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to fly to where you are.
Oh, by each attack. So that's a separate attack. So, yep. Good call.
What do you say?
I just read it. It's by each attack. So it's not for the turn. So those are 2 separate attacks. Elusive.
Oh, from another location. Gotcha. Fly here, I get 2, so I'm up to 12.
God, you're killing me. I'm down to 6.
And then I gain 2, I'm at 14.
Oh, my God. So the first thing I'm going to do I want to knock you back? Do we know what knockback does? I will say this about the game. I don't think you mentioned this, Brandt.
Move to an adjacent location.
The rule book is very easy.
Yeah, it's really easy to follow.
And it's got the terms here. So knockback just puts you to another location.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to knock you back before rolling dice because this is damage you here, damage you here. Yeah, I'm not going to knock you back right now. Can't re-roll these. Or these. I'm going to wind up in prison at some point, which could be good, I guess. I don't know. I did not do a good job rolling at all. Hey! So I do damage to you with the greens.
Okay.
And then I go to prison. Which I can't take damage there.
Okay. Until they are able to roll triples?
Yep.
Okay. So, this could be short. So I can't re-roll these. I can't deal damage to you. Okay, so I really just want to re-roll for points and movement. So that's a point, and I can't re-roll that.
You're going to wind up
So
in
I'm going to
prison.
be in prison. All right, so I get 1 point to go to 14.
Last game we never wound up in
And
prison.
then I go to
this
prison.
game we both wind up in prison.
Can we hit each other? Nope.
I don't... Do you think these are locked still when you're in prison?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll re-roll these. All right, can I get 1 triple here, people? Yes! And 2 victory points.
Do you go back to prison?
Oh, I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't think so either.
So I got out of prison.
What happens?
2 victory points, and I'll move to here, so I gain 5.
What would happen if you don't move?
I think I would just have given 2 victory points. Oh,
Would you stay
I
in
think
prison?
getting out of prison, you go to a location.
Okay.
But I got the move, which is why I think I would gain the points.
All right.
So I'm at 11.
I'm at 14. Not roll any triples. Hey! So I gain 3. And then I can move somewhere to get 2 points.
What are you at?
19.
Oh my God, you're just gonna win with.
I assume I can't move twice.
You can move anywhere, but you don't land.
You only get the
in
points
game.
where you land.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I am at 19.
All right.
Oh yeah, we could try to send you pictures to see what they were at some point. Steve, thank you. He said send him pictures of these, and then he can tell us what they were.
Perfect. So let's see.
So I didn't realize you were still looking that up. We were focused back on playing here. So yeah, I mean, you can see this is just a dice roller. It's kind of weird with 2 people. Like, I don't know. It sounds weird when I'm trying to show people the game and say I wouldn't play it with 2 people, but it's kind of silly. Although I think you could find the right 2 characters.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna shoot you for 1.
Okay, I'm at 19 or 18.
Then I'm gonna move over here with my movement and gain 2. You're at 19? Oh, you're at 18.
18.
Then, here can use their power cards for 1 less die result of their choice. See, that's where it gets weird. If I leave that, I don't think I have
anymore,
that.
Right?
Yeah, so which is fine. I had enough for it. I'm gonna do a 3 damage strike to you and disorient you, which means you only get 1 reroll.
Okay.
And then I have 1 more damage to you.
Ooh, down to 14. So you did 5 damage.
Yeah, I had to keep you from just ending the game so quickly. Hey, you can move to the kiln. I'm surprised this isn't worth a ton of points because it's so hard to move to.
Yeah.
Like, why else go there, right?
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know why I want to go there.
Unless you go there to protect yourself from a guy who does a lot of close combat damage, right?
Yeah. I only get 1 reroll, right?
Yep, so you are done.
All right, so I will do no damage. Move. Oh, wait. What do I have here? I don't think I triggered any of these. Nope. So I will move here for 3 to go to 17. Then I'll hit you for 1.
Which I'll ignore.
And then I gain 2 to go to 19.
Dang.
Yeah, we could play 2 characters each. You're right. There's probably ways to make it more interesting. It's actually not as bad as I thought. We were playing Vision and Thor, and it was like Thor could do a ton of damage, but couldn't gain victory points. And Vision could gain a bunch of victory points, but couldn't do damage. So we were just kind of swapping. He'd gain points, and I'd punch him. He'd gain points, and I'd punch him.
1 more roll. So I'll re-roll you. That's weird. So I'll go here with my flight and gain 3. So I'm up to 16. I have 3 green.
Dealing me 1 damage.
Which just does 1 to you. Hang on, green. Red. No, can't pull that off. Can't pull that off. So I guess I'm just doing 1 damage to you.
I'm at 18. All right. Could win here if I can roll a move. Hey, I won. I'll move here, gain 2, and gain 2 points, and that's a victory. So
good game.
Wow, we played really short games today.
What's nice, I mean, again, 4 or 5 players, you're going to have so many more
so
locations
much more chaos,
out.
Yeah.
And like this character, I realize now all her attacks are multiple people. Like, so she does less damage, but to everybody.
Yeah, it's almost like if you want to play with less players. Now, Steve's saying if we each had 2 characters, we could kind of do that and try to make a tag team. So that would actually probably be pretty interesting. I don't know. I mean, this dice rolling mechanism is fun. It's neat. It feels like you either want to play with kids or you want to play with like your friends that are really Marvel fans, right? You and I are going to play Champions because that's just so much more up our alley. But not everybody wants to do that. That's very complex.
But this is in the realm of a competitive version of United, right? United is a very simple
that's
game.
true. Yeah, it's got that same feel.
But this is competitive. United is cooperative. It gives you the Marvel again standees for most of these characters. I have a 3-dimensional representation from other games. So, And they do give you 14 characters, I believe.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters and a ton of locations. Where are the locations?
You were setting up. What'd you do with them?
I have no idea.
Oh boy, Brandt lost.
Oh, are they in that box?
Yeah, there you go. There's 40 locations.
Yeah, there's 40 locations, which just seems funny to me because I'm used to, like, United came with 8, and you play with 6 each time.
Right, and then 14 characters. Now, look, some of them we know from Marvel Champions, but Civil Warrior, Guillotine, Falcon.
Where are they from?
Everyone else, Vision. We haven't had a Vision character yet. We've had a ally, but not a...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So interesting. They all have 3 of the special abilities. That's pretty cool. Hulk. I did not want to play Hulk because I thought it would have been like a turn 1 win. For each PV point that Hulk spends, he can increase the damage done by his fist results by 1 point.
Oh, he could just spend all his...
Right, so I'll be like, oh, what are you at? 7? I'm at 9. I get 1 punch. Boom.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
But again, that's in a multiplayer game. That makes him vulnerable to other people, you know?
Yeah, no, it's definitely like King of Tokyo. That's definitely that same feel.
Oh, definitely.
It's actually a little more punch your friends and a little less like the strategy, because King of Tokyo has you could try to get the points versus going into Tokyo, which gives you the points.
I think what's interesting is they chose the victory points to also be your life.
Right. No, that was interesting.
So it definitely adds a level of uncertainty in multiplayer.
The standees aren't bad. I mean, standees are kind of boring, I guess.
You know me. I hate cardboard.
Minis.
I hate cardboard standees.
Yeah.
But for me, I'd play this over King of Tokyo because of the theme, and I think it's a little quicker than King of Tokyo.
It is. Yeah, it did seem quicker and a little more straightforward in terms of all that. I'm just going to tilt this up. I think that's it for us today.
You want to do a Marvel United?
You want me to go get it?
Up to you.
All right.
Or Marvel Verse. I have my Verse decks.
Oh, you got... Yeah, we could do that.
It is Marvel
It was
Thursday.
Short, so we'll add a third one. Yeah, no, this game was fun. It was weird. It's like... I hate to tell people, like, oh, we're having a blast at 2-player.
Yeah,
but
no,
it's not what it's
players,
meant for.
it's not
but,
meant
I mean,
for it.
you could buy it now, kind of learn it with people, and, you know, knock on wood, COVID's trying to come to an end here. We're trying to be done, and, you know, you get people together and be able to play it in terms of that.
Just the dice.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Thank you. Well, I've owned this game for a while and never got to play it, so thank you, Brandt.
Yeah, no problem.
That... got that in.
Which you want to do, United or Verse? Which one's...
I'll do either. I mean, Verse is here.
Yeah, let's just do it since it's here.
Do you have yours?
No.
Okay.
Am I playing your decks, or would you prefer I don't, and then I could go get United?
No, that's fine.
United's just in my car.
I don't know. Who's still on? Anybody still out there?
People want to see a co-op or a Verse game.
Yeah, Steve, are you still out there? If you
Matt was there.
Do you prefer to see Marvel Verse card game or Marvel United? It's funny, Steve just said he's playing Zombie Kids with his 5-year-old.
People really like that game.
So he might like to see
United.
Because United is definitely would work with
All right, you entertain the crowd. I actually have to use the restroom.
Oh, boy. Brandt.
So you got to keep them entertained, or if you don't want to, we can do a 5-minute break.
Well, so far nobody's talking to me. Oh, yeah. Matt Levy said United. Steve said...
Oh, no.
Well, Brandt's already getting United.
That would be my no a little better. I'm just going to use the restroom.
I think we've played both on stream already, too. So I think they've both been out there. Steve, I was telling Brandt I would really like to get on Zoom and play with you and him some champions. I haven't tried it on Zoom yet, but I can't imagine it's that difficult. I assume one player controls the boss and everyone else just has their own cards out and you go. Can I do a dance? Man, you do not want to see me dance. My kids love TikTok, and every once in a while I joke around that I'll jump on and dance for them, and no. Doesn't happen. At a wedding, if I have a couple of like Midori sours or whiskey sours or amaretto sours, I might do a little dancing, but Yeah, I wasn't gifted in that realm, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. A dance, that's good. He's not a monkey, but it would be funny. You know, it would be more than funny, believe me. You know, I don't know if I ever, while we're waiting for Brandt champions, I still have my tokens, which we always use Brandts, but I have the, you know, like there's the Spider-Man token. So I have all the different tokens. And then for the tough and the stunned and stuff, we have these, you know, little tokens to use for champions. And then interestingly enough, when they did the first player, instead of duplicating the exclamations, they did Captain America's shield for the first player token. So they want me to dance Brandt, but Steve came to my defense and said I'm not a monkey. But I told him I can't dance unless it's at a wedding and I have a few reasonable drinks in me. Mine should be coming in the next month.
Mine's not good enough for you?
Well, did you see the stack of boxes I'm getting?
I sent you that picture. You were
I
so
know,
upset.
I'm so excited. Taskmaster. I haven't played him in a while. I've played this like 8 times. I love it.
It's good.
And I don't find it super, I mean, it's simple, but it's, you could lose. Who haven't I played with? I don't think I've played with Black Widow ever, so I'm going to play Black Widow.
All right. I will be Venom.
Oh, Venom's
I think Venom's exclusive to this box. So that'll...
I think he's in the Kickstarter.
I'm sure he's in the Kickstarter. Well, I don't know, because Walmart might have wanted him to be exclusive.
That would be
That would be amazing, right? Yeah, like you have everybody except
I spent
Venom.
a fortune on this Kickstarter, but Walmart's $30 copy gets Venom. But that's the thing. I'm going to have like 50 locations too, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. All right.
I do love this
to
game.
zoom out again.
You think so? I say keep it in so they could see it. What are they missing?
This?
Oh, is that
It's real tight.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Well, do you gain it if you go that way? Because the box, part of the box is in. You know what I mean?
I can do this, right?
Yeah, now it's all in, right? They won't see our cards going around the table, but that's not as crucial. We could just talk about what we're playing, right? Off of each other.
Yeah, or I could zoom out a little.
Well, if you zoom out, then we can make it a real circle.
All right, getting this set up. Give us a minute. We have to shuffle. No, we just keep our own decks. I'm thinking of solo.
Yeah, he should have. You should have threat cards for him.
I thought those are them.
This is it. Oh no, you should have these cards for him.
Yeah, these are them.
Yep, there you go. Threat.
Yeah, I thought they were there. So. Yeah, I'll zoom out in a minute here. I just gotta get up on the chair. We play standing up so often, it's funny, like to go back to sitting.
Sitting, yeah. If you're gonna zoom out, I'll just give us a little bit of.
And then he just starts somewhere, and we start opposite, right?
No, we get to choose.
No, we start opposite him. Oh, we can choose, and then he goes opposite us. Got it.
It's been so long. Now you're making me think.
Sorry about that.
Well, it's weird when they say he, because they say basically.
I always thought it was just like choose a location. I never thought of it as like strategically choose a location. Ben, this
says take the villain's master plan deck. Yeah, so it's kind of like you choose, but not really, because it says place his master plan deck down, and then place him in the location next to the deck. So you could place the deck anywhere. So essentially, you choose where you want him.
All right, we got more space
and
above.
And then you do play opposite.
So if you want to push things up a little bit,
which way?
Pretty good. Up, I think.
Up a little bit. Well, we want the card to go around.
You
So
want
I think that's.
Oh, you want to do that full thing? Okay.
Oh yeah, that's how I play. It's fun. In the box, we'll be able to get out. And this actually.
Yeah, we just need some of these tokens, right?
Actually, we can almost turn it, but I think we'll keep it like this.
Are these all in on the screen?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks for your patience, everybody. We didn't expect to beat Absorbing Man so fast, although it makes sense when aggression works, right? And then
we almost lost, so it kind of doubly makes sense, right? As far as
yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I didn't expect us to. I didn't know that Champions was going to be like a 15-minute game.
Yeah, I mean,
which
I was
is fine.
expecting 20
I don't have a
minutes,
problem with it.
But I think for 2 players, anything I could play in under 20 minutes or 20 minutes or less makes me happy. Though Verse is almost at that point where it's 20 minutes or less.
Yeah, when we know it, you were like, "Oh, do you want to play it?" I'm like, "Do I remember it?" But I think I would have remembered pretty quick. I guess it would have been weird playing your deck.
It would have been hard for you just having to play my deck. I think
Yeah.
would have been more complicated for you. And then does he have any? Does he not have any guys?
No, he doesn't have any. He gets these threat or crit tokens or something.
Right, but he doesn't have any people to fight.
Nope. Oh, so all this is on camera.
Right. I was going to say we could almost flip this, but I don't know that.
Yeah, we just go.
You want to describe how we play?
I don't know. I don't know where you're going to put the cards. It's almost like we need to move this and put the cards in a line here. Would that make sense, or is that boring?
I think we'll just go in a circle and they'll see what they see, right?
Because they're not going to see once we
They'll
get up
see.
here. Okay.
I mean, they'll see some of them.
All right.
I mean, they're so small, I don't know that they could read the cards anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. So our job is to destroy Taskmaster. This is funny after playing Champions, and it's
he's
so
immune
funny.
to our damage.
Yeah, so he can't take any damage until we complete 2 of these
Oh, he only has 2 damage too.
things here. With 2 players, he has 2 health. There you go.
But you can't. He also can't be damaged if he has crisis tokens out.
Right. So we
that's
got
interesting.
Crisis. That's what they're called. Yeah. Which is funny because that's Champion's Threat and then Crisis, right? So I'll put these down here. So yeah, it's pretty simple. We're gonna have a hand of 3 cards. This deck is almost like our health, or our hand is like health. So as we take damage, we'll go from there. They're just talking about Marvel Champions Playtime, which is an awesome group that you can play. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, everybody. Here we go.
Oh,
Table view. My bad. I think it was okay talking to us, but I'm glad I caught this before we started. So,
and we'll play our first cards here, and we'll have enough.
Oh, then until we go around. There you go. Could move that, too, if I needed to. So, yeah, we'll have a hand of cards. We're going to play these, and what's really cool is I play a card, and then Larry plays a card, and he triggers the symbols on my card and his card. Special abilities are only one person.
Right.
And we build this little story, and then after we go... Yep. Oh, yeah, you draw a card to start your turn. After we go, then the villain goes and adds a card and does whatever, and he's going to trigger these BAM effects that's here and land on spots. And then we're trying to do these. Defeat thugs, which we just need a punch, and we take a thug out. When we get 9 thugs, we complete this, and we get to...
and it doesn't matter which of these
2.
we complete.
Yeah, exactly.
It always slides down.
Clear 4 of these 6 threats, and when we clear them, then we get a special ability on that space, which is cool. Or rescue the civilians, which are the other symbols.
And they are double-sided tokens, which is kind of nice, so you don't need to worry about having...
Yeah, and it's really simple, but each villain has a little dashboard that changes how they play. Like Red Skull builds up fear meter, and when it gets to the top, you lose. He has these crisis tokens, and we can't fight him. So even though he has like very little health, we can't fight him until we get rid of those crisis tokens and complete these. So that's kind of the idea.
And basically, to get rid of a crisis token, if there are no civilians or thugs at the location, you could use a star or a fist, and you get rid of the crisis token.
Awesome. Why don't you go first?
All right. I'll go first and play a move and a punch, just so that you have 2 things to go by. And we're going to start here.
Yeah, you build this little story circle, which is just cool because it looks neat in the end if you have the space. I actually, when I play it solo, I just build a little row of 3 cards and then I reset it.
I'm going to punch this thug and I'm going to move
These require 2 to be rescued, right?
here.
So to complete these,
Actually,
we have to put the stars. I don't know what the star is called. What is the star
Oh, wait,
called?
I didn't draw my first
Heroic?
card. There we go. Yeah, it's a heroic action.
Heroic action, okay. So...
Now it's you.
Yep.
You draw a card.
Yeah, thank you. So I've got move and punch. I could move twice. I could move down here and punch these 2. They require 2 damage. 2. I could get rid of these 2 here, set you up, or I could do a wild. Those require extra to be rescued, so those are going to be a pain. I don't actually know.
Well, if you use the wild, you can move here, put a star down. When I go, I'll get a star plus your star, and we can get this off and see what that ability is. I don't know if that's better than...
Yeah,
or you can
maybe.
just move to me and double punch those people.
Right.
Just to keep things clear, you know?
I don't know which is better. Maybe get a special ability? See what happens? Are you going to be able to move there?
Yeah, because I have a move.
You're going to need 2 move to get there.
Oh, I'm here.
So maybe I should move to you.
Yeah.
So I will move, punch, and then this one is a wild, so I can do whatever I want. So I'm going to punch twice, or should I get rid of this? No, because you have stars, right?
Yep.
All right. Oh, sorry. These 2 go here.
Good, good, good.
All right, your turn.
Draw a card. Oh, I have 2 interrogates. Don't need a punch, so I'm going to do a move and a star. So now I have 2 stars, which this requires 2 stars to do, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or do we want me to put 2 stars on here?
Oh, because if we get rid of this,
we get a special. Because you'll have a star.
Makes more
so you know what?
sense.
I'll put 2 stars. You have the stars?
Oh, no.
Nope. All right. So we'll put 2 stars on there. And for my movement, I think I'm going to just stay here with my movement to see what you draw. Now what happens is Taskmaster's card gets added to the story. And he is going to go clockwise 2, 1, 2, and bam.
Which is this effect?
Yeah.
Deal 1 damage to each person and add a crisis token.
At Taskmaster's location.
Yep.
So no damage. But then he's also going to add a thug here, a thug here, and a thug here.
Yeah, so he adds more thugs. So that's his thing. He keeps putting people out. Ultron does the same thing. He's actually trying to fill those, and then he makes
that's how he
drones
wins.
or whatever,
Yep.
right? In terms of all that. So, yeah, if all the locations are full.
And
so
even with
fight 'em off.
Taskmaster's card out, Brandt will still get my...
Yep, so I still go to the previous card.
Yep, still get my ability there.
All right, so you put 2 stars here.
Yep.
So I'm already going to have a star.
And you have a move, so if you do double punch or something like that...
I've got move and punch. That'll give you a movement, even though it gives me too many, right?
Well, I'll let you get to 2 places away if you need to.
So I will put my star here, which will remove this.
Yep.
And complete that threat.
Ha! You may move to any other location.
There you go. So then I've got 2 movement. So I could come here and I could... Oh, I can't double punch. I can move 2 and punch. So should I go to his spot and punch that one away?
Yeah, or you can just go here and punch that one.
Yeah, I guess I have another movement is what I was thinking, but...
Well, you can go anywhere.
No, this is end of turn.
Oh, right.
All right.
My go?
Yep.
Draw.
Oh, and if we take damage, we discard a card?
Yeah, and you don't draw back up. You always draw 1 at the beginning.
Right.
So if
So
you're
if you
ever
have
down to
none
0
left.
cards, you lose. Wow, I have a...
Yeah, the villain goes every 3. As soon as we complete one of these, then the villain goes every 2. It's really fun. I mean, it's totally... I don't know. Like, Larry and I are having fun, so it's hard to say it's for families. It's just simple enough that you can play it with a family.
Right. I'm going to punch him and him.
Oh, yeah, because this takes 2 down here.
Yeah, and I had the 3.
It's just really simply laid out. I don't know that the game is overly simple. It's just simply laid out, and then you're just making your decisions off of here.
Right. And now there are, like when my Kickstarter comes in, there's expansions. There's like the Sinister Six. There's there's an actual glove for Thanos with stones that he's collecting.
Right.
So I'm sure the game gets a little bit more in depth with the expansions, but I don't know that it's going to be much more than the story circle.
So if I do this, I can move here, right? I can punch this. I can rescue this, and then I can punch this token away.
Yep.
So I rescued one civilian, punched one thug.
Yep, that's absolutely correct.
And now the villain goes because it's 3.
And see, doing what we're doing might not look effective, but once we do one of these, he gets better. He goes every 2. So it's almost better to build these up so we're ready to flip 2 at once almost. Taskmaster is going to move 1. And bam there, and add 1 to each location. So again, he doesn't damage us because we're not with him.
And
more guys for us to punch. Now it's my turn. You have a move and a start. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
So you could clear another location.
I feel like, why not, right?
This one better, so we have things on opposite sides.
Are we allowed to know what's under there for abilities?
Well, I guess you would if you played it a lot.
Yeah, you would remember.
Avengers Mansion, Stark Labs, Shield Helicarrier. Got the New York Police Headquarters.
I think I'm going to move to Avengers Mansion and 3-star clear it.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's a heal. You may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. End of turn. That's pretty good. So if you were damaged, there's your... I don't know what you were doing with these.
Yeah, right here.
And now it's Brandt's go.
All right. You were right, man. That circle looks great.
Well,
I'm just saying, I just don't always see it the same way that you do. And I'm picturing that it's going to be like really big, but with 2 of us, it's not going to get crazy.
Yeah, no.
All right, so if I do this, right, then I can punch him, and then I can clear that 1, 2, 3. That will give us another one. So now, like Larry said, we're set up to defeat 2 of those. End of my turn, I can search my deck for 1 card and set it aside and place it on top of my deck. So let's see what I've got here. So this one, I would only get this ability, but would give me move, punch, punch. Can move to any location and
What's
punch
nice
there.
about Venom is a lot of these people, like Black Widow, all her abilities are the same. Venom, each one is different of your specials, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to put I don't know, am I supposed to shuffle? Shuffle your deck and place that card on top. So I've got to move anywhere and punch. So if somehow you were able to clear 1 more location and punch 1 more, then I could just go straight to him.
Right. Well, and what's nice, too, is you also have a double wild, which tends to be pretty good.
2 wilds on that one.
So let's draw here. What do we... Oh, man, I got another interrogate. At this point... Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Were you telling him you wanted to play on playtime?
Yeah.
I know, we got to get you on there. It is tricky at first with the camera, but you get used to playing with people.
This is tricky. I think I should give you a wild.
Aw.
These both require 2 punches. So the punch really is meaningless on your card. But I could rescue this guy. And with my wild...
I don't think this makes sense, does it? You're trying to move?
I'm helping you because this really doesn't make sense for you. Giving you a wild and then you having a double, right? Like that's
he is next, though, right?
What's that?
He is next, so you could pick his card.
Well, I could look at it and put it on the bottom of the deck.
That's not quite as good.
Yeah, no, I think we do this because you know what? He's going to trigger now anyways, regardless of 2.
Oh, yeah.
And then you could do this to make him...
All right.
Because you'll have 3 wilds, so you could...
So this card is gone. Again, you could complete any one of these 3. You would just remove it and then slide the cards over. So now that we defeated these... I don't know, is it easier to have a blank space?
I think that's what I usually do.
So we defeated the thugs. So now he triggers every 2 hero cards. But like Larry said, we did 3 already. So he's gaming the system.
He's going to move 5, which I think gets him to you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's no bam.
He doesn't bam.
And then he just adds 2 to each location. What happens when you overfill?
Goes to the next.
Oh, okay.
But he's adding a thug and a...
Thug and 1 here. There's no damage to us?
I think he damages you for 1.
From what?
From just landing there.
Oh, really?
The BAM is a special ability. His special ability happens to damage each hero.
Okay. And these two would then come over here? We should double check. We got a lot of spillage.
Yeah. They always go clockwise. Yeah, it's this symbol right here, which is where he goes.
And rulebook's good, too.
Yeah, and then clockwise to overfill. The master plan has a special effect described on it. Resolve it, bam. Yeah, maybe he doesn't. I thought he hit you no matter what if he landed on your location.
And then what does it say when you fill
if there's, oh no, that's what it is. If there's a threat card where he lands, if there's a threat card with that symbol in the location,
oh,
where
he triggers the threat card, which would normally be
right, immediately
the
resolve
other
the effect
enemies.
described, but they are not.
But what about the other things just fill in? It doesn't deal any damage to us?
Correct. Yeah, no, they just go clockwise.
I'm probably just thinking of Ultron, who does that, right?
Yeah,
if they're full, then you take damage or something.
So now it's you.
Okay, and I need to move, though? Because 3 of these won't do anything?
Well, at least you get 3 wilds and you're giving me 2.
So I move and clear 2? Is that what we want to do? Or do we want to start?
No, I would go there, because we got to get rid of that crisis anyways, right?
Oh, gotcha, okay. And remove these 2?
Yep.
Or do we want to get rid of these?
Those require
okay.
an extra, so you want to get rid of that before doing those.
All right. Oh, I did not draw my card.
And then I get to draw a card. And again, I think I'm going to take advantage of this, so I could put 1 here, which gets rid of that.
Are you going to move 3? You're all the way over here.
Oh, God.
You could do it. You just have to move all the way over there.
I think it makes sense, right? It doesn't make sense for me to do anything else. Move there. Do that. Oh, end of turn. Awesome ability. You may discard 1 from any location. We will do it from here. It doesn't say so it wouldn't go here anyways.
Yeah, I don't
but
think so.
We now triggered villain is now vulnerable to damage.
Yep, so now we can just deal 2 damage, which I have a move anywhere, so...
Right, but you got to get rid of that crisis token to make him vulnerable.
All right.
But now he goes. He's going to move 4 and bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to go here. Bam. There's nothing to bam. And then he's going to add
thugs.
There, and where we are.
All right. Oh, and that location has to be clear, right?
To get rid of that token.
Oh, rough. Okay. All right. This is going off screen now. Push it in a little. Draw until you have 3 cards in hand. I don't need that. I have a move. I have that. They don't take 2 anymore, right? So I just got to clear it for you, I guess.
When you have a star, to get rid of one of the ones there.
So I do that, get rid of this, and a punch, and then I can move twice? Is that worth it?
Probably.
Is it worth it to move if that's where we want to be?
Actually, no. Stay there, and at the end of the turn, discard it from that location.
Oh, yeah.
So that makes things a little easier.
So then hopefully you can use the punch if you can just get a star.
Oh, my God, look at this. So now I will interrogate. So I will look at his card.
Here, I guess.
He's going to move 2 and bam. 1, 2. We don't care if he moves 2 and bam. Actually, I think that's perfect leaving that. So I'm going to leave that.
He's going to fill in our location, though, but it might not matter.
Just one dude.
No, because he's going to end up here, and they can't go here or here, so it's going to fill 3 in there.
All right. So then
I don't know.
Doesn't, well, yeah.
Does it matter? I don't know if he moves further, it might be better for us. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah,
now, of course, he's going to draw 3, punch both of us. And
so now I have 2 punches and a move.
So
I might as well. Well, and that's why actually.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because then they'll spill over.
I'll keep that because I'll move here, double punch.
And you can go dig for a card because you got all the same.
Right. And now because we double punch there, when but he's going to move there and attack me.
You'll just lose one of these cards, right?
Yeah, but does he add a Antichrist? Yeah, that's fine. And I get to dig for a card?
Yeah. Oh, is that our other loss condition?
I don't know.
Are you down a card? Oh, you go first, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, I think the game...
Is it when you draw your last card?
I
probably run out of cards.
Have no cards in your hand, yeah.
Oh, he goes, right?
1, 2, yep, him. And we know what it is. He's going to move to me.
Damage you. So where does your card go? Your discard pile?
Yeah.
And then what else does he do? Adds a crisis.
Adds a crisis there.
And then adds 3.
2 there.
1 here.
1 there. Yep.
All right, so now it's me.
We don't have any.
So many punches. That's going to be brutal, huh?
Do nothing for us at this point.
So I can move, which doesn't really do anything either, does it? Rough.
Wow, we are getting beat up.
I can move anywhere and punch. Maybe I need to use that now. So I can at least move over here and punch some of these. Oh, these all take 2, though, huh? Did I draw a card?
No.
Still, it's move 2 punches, so that's no good. I don't know, man.
Well, you can move there and oh god, yeah, double.
They're all 2s. This is 1, but then I've got too many punches. So.
Are you better off just playing a move so that I have a move to work with instead of a punch? Because I don't need a punch.
I guess. Then I can move and punch, which is nothing. Because you can't get rid of crisis if there's anything there, right?
Right. So we need stars.
Okay, I don't know. I can move here.
I just stay where those are because then on my turn I'm getting 2 wilds, which helps you.
All right.
So now I could
move, I guess. Just because I can't get there.
Get rid of these 2 and remove one of these thugs. And now I just got to check what happens.
No, I don't think we lose when we can't place a token. I think we lose if we have no cards left. I don't know. This is tough.
And now it's his go. He's going to move. Oh, God, of course he's going to move 1.
Bam.
Bams me again, and he adds. Oh, God,
Man.
I wish he was adding thugs with the amount of punches
1,
we've had.
2, 3.
Well, you can go there.
I've got another punch.
Can you play a move and a punch?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's no reason you can't punch him because...
I can move. I can't.
Clear the 2 and you can punch the crisis token away. Because I have 2 wilds, so you can clear the 2 citizens.
So should I just use my draw to 3? So I still have punches, or punches?
No, because then you won't have a... Yeah, you need a punch to clear the crisis token.
All right, so I move here, get rid of these 2.
And then you have 2 punches left. 1 for the crisis token, and the other one would be him, but there's another crisis token there.
Yep.
I just don't know if we lose when we run out of cards in our deck. That's never happened before, though I've never played with just 2 people where... Hero starts their turn with no cards at all.
No cards at all. So we can keep playing through our hand.
Okay. So now it's me, huh? So I draw. I have a move and a punch, man, and we need... Wow. I just don't think we're going to have the stuff to remove those guys.
Don't have enough stars.
So I guess
look at... If something can't be added to a location, add a crisis token instead.
Oh, instead of moving.
So we shouldn't have moved them around.
Oh, and then all our punches would have been able to get rid of crisis locations. So at this point, these 3 would all be crisis locations.
Yeah.
Which I'll do that. Because that's I think the reason is you're not supposed to.
Right, you run out of ability to do something.
Yeah, so put 2 more crisis tokens there.
Okay.
And that makes more sense because then at least.
Yeah, I didn't think that was...
Then at least I can move here and punch for you.
Okay. Bashu, you move you?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And then he goes again?
Then he goes again. Where is he?
I guess before I moved, I could have punched twice there, but that's our...
He doesn't move.
He
and
bams
he bams
me.
Which means he adds another crisis token and does a damage to you.
Gotcha.
Oh.
All right. So I'll draw this one, and I've got double punches. So do I move to you?
Well,
no.
hang on.
I go there, I punch, I move, and I punch, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Then I go. I get to look at his card. I get to double. I have 3 punches.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. But am I dead now?
No.
I played my last
start of your
card.
turn, right?
Because then it's up to you.
Starts their turn with no cards. As long as he doesn't add a crisis token, we win.
Well, I get to look at this. Move 0 if there are no heroes in place one.
Oh no! So you gotta get rid of it because I can't get rid of all that. So you gotta just hope the next one.
I see what you're saying. Right. Yeah.
Because I can move anywhere and hit him twice.
Move 0 so he stays there. Add a testament for each at the bottom of the last 2 hero cards in the storyline.
Okay. For each one?
For each fish at the bottom.
So he adds 3, but they're not crisis tokens?
Correct. So
I can hit him?
You can go move and punch him.
So I move here, and I've got 3 punches. 1, 2.
Wow, that was close. I mean, we
messed
up
the rules.
I think it would have been easier had we not.
Yeah, we should have just read the card.
So our
it was
characters,
weird.
I got to tell you, she had a lot of single punches. She was not a great character. I've never played her before.
Yeah, I don't know how
everybody
they
has,
balance them out.
I think, 1 double wild and 1 or 2 single wilds. If I remember correctly from when I looked before. I felt like I was short a card too, but he did damage me a couple of times.
Nice.
All her cards.
Yeah, I mean, that's the
I
game.
like this game.
It's fun. It's more fun than it looks like it's going to be, and it's more decisions than it looks like it's going to be, right?
And it's definitely a really good, Steve was talking about playing with his 5-year-old. You can play this game with kids.
Yeah.
5, probably. A little bit of reading that you can help with, but it's all symbology, which is great. Move, punch, heroic, right? So, and wild.
And it scales so perfectly well because it's just every 3 cards. It doesn't matter how many people play.
Correct.
It just gives you more turns to be able to do all that.
And we did pretty well with timing our removal of the cards.
Yeah, I know. It seemed like we were doing so well. We were just going to clean up, but it was the trick of getting rid of those
then we were running out of
crisis
symbols
tokens.
for all those civilians, but then the reality was...
we shouldn't have added them all.
Yeah, I like this game.
Is it for each? Add a crisis token. Yeah, I think so. Cool.
Right, so you never add guys.
Nice. Well, there you go. That's a Marvel Game Day. We played Champions with Double Aggression, which, remember, Double Aggression was all the way back in the day with, obviously Rhino, but remember we played
Rhino Heroic 3.
Remember Wrecking Crew?
Oh, yeah.
What did we do? Black Panther. We did Wrecking Crew Heroic with Black Panther and Iron Man.
Wrecking Crew's one of those odd ones, kind of like Risky Business. It's hard to lose. Because he has that other scheme.
You're saying that, but you should watch Steve's video from earlier this week where he lost on turn 1.
To who?
Wrecking Crew.
How?
They punched Black Panther 4 times in a row.
How's that even possible?
Because they do all the flip, this draw a card, go to this person, they attack you, draw a card, go to this person, they attack you, and he'd already blocked. Just done. So
that's just bad luck. That's
I don't know that they're easy to lose to, but yeah, the more people you add and heroic just makes it.
Well, my thing with them, just like Risky Business, is you really don't have to worry about scheming. You don't have to worry about that lost condition. Right.
But you have to worry about the things they're going to do.
Correct.
Like when they attack and everything.
Correct. But they don't, none of their things add to the main scheme.
Right.
They add to the scheme they're working on.
Right. And with 2 players, when you get 12 turns, that's a lot of turns.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of health.
That was a lot of fun.
All right. And then we played Marvel Contest of Champions, right? And then we just played Marvel United, which I didn't even expect to play. So that was cool. So there you go, everybody. We will be back with more live streams. We don't have one. We don't have a plan at the moment. So we got to find more things.
I think for Thursday we'll do Champions Achievement.
Okay.
And then we'll play other Marvel games.
Yeah.
Strike Force, you said, was no good. We go back.
It was really fiddly.
I love Legendary.
It was just a lot. Yeah, Legendary would be fine, or Villainous. We haven't played Villainous.
And Steve was asking about Verse too, so maybe we'll do Verse too.
Yeah, we can play it again. Yeah, I'd be happy to play Verse. I just have to remember to bring a deck. That's all. Because I think it'll just be better if I'm playing my own deck than one of yours.
Oh, definitely.
Just in terms of knowing it, so. All right, and hopefully we'll have Wasp. I don't know. People got Wasp in, but we did not get Wasp, so we'll have to wait and see when that comes in. But as soon as we get it, we'll play it. Maybe it'll be a Thursday night. We might not rush at this point to play it ahead of time. And then others as they come out. So, All right, everybody. Thanks so much. Are you putting it in your app? Is that what you're doing?
Of course, I just put
He's
you as
putting
Venom,
Marvel United in his app.
and I have to add Black
have to
Widow
do
because
our,
I haven't played with her.
Salutations.
Salutations. I am ready. I object
Till-
to any salutations.
All right, everybody.
He's the Brandt.
He's Larry. And
Or
then
Jennifer. Clint. I'm going to start
I'm
calling
Clint.
you Clint. You look like Clint's a good nickname for you. Nah, you don't do that well, but
should I just squat?
I object.
All right. Good night, everybody.
you.
Until next time, we hope you
Thanks,
step
Matt and Steve.
Step
Into
the
Portal.
Bye, everybody.